storming. Hi, good morning. I took a couple weeks off of the weekly vlog, but it is Sunday, and I decided I want to get back into it. Yeah, it's Sunday, it's storming outside. We were talking like we were going to get snow this coming weekend, but now it looks like the temperature's warmed up again, which I'm fine with, honestly, because this weekend I'm getting rid of my car. I'll get rid of it before the snow comes for the winter. I was getting rid of my car in the winter because I don't really use it. I hardly use it during the summer, and I don't really use it at all during the winter, especially with bad roads and stuff like that. I live in North Dakota. I don't have a garage or anything, so it's just parked on the street, so it's in the way, especially when you get a lot of snow. So I take it to my parents' house every October and then leave it there till Easter. So I'm doing that this coming weekend, because I have a baby shower in a town near where my parents live. So it worked out pretty nicely, but not for me, it's for a friend. But I want to talk a little bit. I want to do another weekly reading vlog, because I kind of miss them. I took a few weeks off, like I said. So what I've been doing, I did start writing a short horror story for every day in October. So my plan is to have 31 short and flash fictions by the end of October, and then I can publish them. It'll be like just a little fun little thing. I am still working on getting new covers for all of my books that have Canva made covers. I just ordered the last of the Pentology ones that I need. Obviously there are going to be more Pentology novellas that I'm going to need to get covers for, but the ones that are published right now, I've ordered the last one. So the Pentology should be good soon. Columbine has a new cover now, so that's very exciting. I am currently reading Like Hell by Me, and this is the new Like Hell cover. So because I got a new cover, I had to get a new copy, and I had to put it in the book wall. So I'm currently reading this, and I really enjoy this one. I love this book. This is one of my favorites. I do think, honestly, that this is one of my best books, and I do like that the cover now kind of fits the vibe of the story a little bit more. So there's that. I started writing stuff down in this notebook. It's kind of like a journal. It's kind of like a commonplace. So my thoughts here, these are some things I want to be doing. Follow new French curricula as it has been organized. I organized all my French stuff, and I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm just going to go. So it starts really from easiest to hardest is my thought there. So I'm ending with translating Les Oeuvres de Camille Desmoulins, and I want to get back into French because I'm losing it. I'm really losing it. New rotation for reading. So again, TBRs don't really work for me. However, neither does just picking random books. So what I'm doing now is I have 5 books that I can choose from at any given point. I have a Kindle book, 1 random, so 1 through 63, that's how many stacks there are, 1 from each section of the wall. And then once I finish a book, I randomize 1 through 5, I pick that book, and then I replace that one in the thing. So it's both randomly generated, but also kind of a TBR, so it should work for me. I do have a little counter coming. I got it off TikTok shop, it's something I gotta stop doing, that says physical TBR. And once that comes in, I'm thinking probably closer to when I have a break. I do have there's teacher convention in a couple weeks. I'm going to rebuild the book wall and count up, see how many books I actually have on it again, because I lost that. I used to know that number. I lost it now. And then get that little counter going, and then maybe try to actually kill the book wall in a way that matters. I know having a lot of physical TBR doesn't really bother me in a way that I think. So my definition of a lot is different than a lot of people's, I think. I think if I had 300 book TBR, that would not bug me in the slightest. I'm closer to 3,000 than 300 though, and that is a bit of an issue. Utilize this notebook for thoughts and observations, quotes, poetry, ideas, and things to look back on. There's that. Take your masters more seriously is the last thing on here. That's kind of my thoughts there. So this is a weekly vlog. Again, we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna actually skip I'm supposed to have my writing group this Wednesday. I think I'm gonna skip it again. I think that my last writing group day was a couple of weeks ago. Not the last time, but the time before. Because I just have so much shit to do. So I might skip that again. I will see most of the people at the baby shower that I'm going to. So I might do that, skip that again this Wednesday. I will think about it when we get closer to the time. But that is that. I will update you when something happens, if I finish a book, what if I have a thought. Just trying to get back into weekly vlogs. So there's that. Hi, I did finish this. It's my own book, so, you know, of course I loved it. Genuinely though, it is one of my favorites of mine. And I think now, especially that I've got a new cover, I might be willing to throw it some more marketing sometimes. But my new read is actually going to be The Picture of Dorian Gray. This beautiful little edition that I got from Book Outlet, which does me need to replace my thing from the front wall. I have not read Dorian Gray in a long time, so it should be interesting. We'll see. Hi. So I'm going to cut up my dinner and everything, talk to you about my day. I do have a whole bunch of stuff to unbox, but I want to get this stuff in the oven first. I'm not, oh my god, okay. I'm not going to eat the entire bag, but I can eat a chunk of it. And I was feeling potatoes, man, when we were in the grocery store yesterday, so I picked some up. So that is what I'm making for dinner tonight for me. So it is Monday. It is parent-teacher conferences this week. If I decided to feel stressed, I would be feeling it right now because I feel like I'm woefully underprepared. And I am so behind on grading. But I will do what I need to do, and we will just see what happens with that. Let me just get myself on the page. How about that? I haven't eaten all day, so I feel like eating a lot of potatoes. If I just do like that, like half the bag. Maybe I'll put some summer sausage in there too. I still have a little bit. Anyway, so I have a lot of grading to work on. I could have done some today. I did a little bit of stuff, and then I was like, I'm done doing stuff. So that's how that's going for me right now. I don't know. I just, between grad school and everything, and the fact that, I don't know, it's been a lot. We got a new admin this year. And she's fine, I guess, but our last one was almost too hands-off, which I really prefer. I like it when you just leave me the fuck alone and don't talk to me and, you know, let me do what I do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make kids love reading. And you know what kids love reading does? Good test scores. So, leave me alone. This one is not like that. And like I said, like, she's fine, but it's different. And it can be a bit of a struggle. So, I don't know. It just feels like there's more writing on this year. I don't know. I'm going to finish up my little summer sausage here. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But as I said, I do have a bunch of stuff to unpackage because everything came today. Not everything. I have other stuff. I don't know. I think that's how you can tell I'm feeling stressed, because I say I choose not to feel that emotion, and then I buy too much shit off of eBay and Amazon and TikTok and thrift books and everything. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I will talk to you in a minute. I don't want to give you my sausagey hands. I haven't really eaten all day. I had like half of an apple this morning. So hungry, pretty hungry. Am I feeling pretty good about this? This feels like a actual meal. I don't know. I'll talk to you a bit. Hi, hello. I have a whole fucking stack of shit to unbox here. So I'm gonna start with my thrift books things, because I think that a lot of them are gonna be for the classroom, because we're gonna start a new book here soon. So I should have a lot of copies of Closed for the Season. That's what they voted on. So that is what we're reading next. There's 3. I can throw that away. Let's see what this is. Like I said, I think it should be mostly Closed for the Season. Here's 4 more copies of Closed for the Season. 1, 2, 3, 4. I bet you anything this is. Oh. Here's 2 Gordon Corman books. So that is also for the classroom, but not copies of Close for the Season, obviously. All right, so this is mine, yeah? Yeah, okay. This one right here, I'm gonna get, 2 more copies of Close for the Season. That's quite a few of them, actually. And this is also from Thrift Books, but it is in a box here. So I'm not actually sure what's in here. Did I pre-order anything from Thrift Books? Because normally that's the only stuff that's in the boxes are pre-orders. Nope. Nope, it is 3 more copies of Clothes for the Season. So, there's a lot of those. Okay. So this is something that I just got for fun. This is one of those, I was stressed out and scrolling on the TikTok shop. And so I'm an atheist, but I was really curious by these Greek like deity boxes. And my man is Dionysus. You all know this. So I got a Dionysus one from somebody, Sassy Clover. Unfortunately, it came with oh my god, so many fucking worms. God. All right, so the first thing here, I think this is like a freebie or something like that. We just got these little things here because we got the box proper down here. So this smells, holy shit, smells like something, I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna put you, okay, so this is the Dionysus deity box. So what we got here inside, oh my god, we got a little card with Dionysus on there, which has a variety of information on the back. We have prayer to Dionysus. We have some teas. We have chamomile. We have some cloves. We have blue lotus. We have valerian root. We have basil, like teas and spices, I suppose is a better way to put it. I think that's all for the. We have a sage oil. We have 2 purple candles, and we have these, and a green candle. Here's a green. And we have, I wish they didn't have all these little pieces, and it's hard to tell if I'd done or not. These little rocks. These little purple rocks. I'm sure that there's a better way to put that than just little purple rocks. I don't know, man. I was just kind of hanging out. So that's what we've got there. Interesting. Okay. So I've got all that stuff, which I'm going to put this back in here. And then I got my giant Amazon box. And in here, the main thing I'm excited for in here, the big thing in here, is my new covers for the vast majority of the mythology books. So here we go. Here is Iscariot. It is gorgeous, and oh my god, I love it. I love it, honestly. I love these. These are so pretty. Okay, there's Iscariot, Son of Perdition, which again I love. Oh god, it's glorious. It's so hell yeah. Buyer, which is a Pentology of Hell novel. I thought for a second that this was like there was a type on the cover. I was like, no. There's that. And then Class B, which is Pentology of Hell number 6. A little bit damaged there, but that's fine. So I've got all of these. The only one I have left coming that I have yet to get is Seeing Straight. I did order that cover, so that should be coming at some point. I should be getting a new cover, and then the entire Pentology will be good to go, which is great. I also picked up a couple more things in here. This is super boring. It is refillable, like little filters for a reusable K-cup, because I have a Keurig, but I I don't use Keurig pods. I use regular ground coffee, so I just get these reusable. I get these little tiny, cute little filters. So there's that. I got. Oh, these are some headphones, bulk headphones. These are thank you envelopes, thank you cards, because I realized I don't have any, and I'm gonna need to just have thank you cards at some point in my entire life. And I got some offices. So that is that. I got a bunch of stuff to put away, but I do have like probably like 20 minutes or so before my potatoes go off. So I've got some time to do so. Yeah, that is that. I suppose I could put some of this Dionysus stuff by my little Dionysus, right? I could do that. I say, I'm an atheist. I say, I sit here with my deity box of Dionysus, thinking about putting it by my little statue of Dionysus. I think he's neat. All right? I just think he's neat. Hi, hello. It's like 5 p.m. I just finished eating. I got home at maybe 4:30ish. I don't know. I wanted to watch Labyrinth tonight. I don't think it's happening. I do have something to unbox. Most of all, this thing. So I got myself a new bag for school and everything. Because right now, my current main bag is this stupid thing I got off of Amazon years ago. I wanted another crossbody bag. So let's see how it came really fast, actually. I wasn't expecting it to come so fast. Yes, so this is my new bag. It is a messenger bag. I used to really fuck with messenger bags hard in college. And I kind of miss it. It does there's lots of room inside. There's also a little thing for like a wallet. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like this. It feels sturdier than I thought I would, considering I bought it off of TikTok. But yeah, lots of pockets. Oh man, she's heavy duty. I like it. Hot damn, look at you. So anyway, I got myself a new bag. And as well as that, I do have a thrift books order. So close for the season. And also a copy of Horns, which I've never read. So we're talking stuff I'm doing tonight. Like I said, I'd love to watch Labyrinth. Like I said, I don't think that's going to happen. If that doesn't happen, one thing that I would like to happen is I'd like to finish The Picture of Dorian Gray. Because I feel like I've been reading it for forever. It's only been a couple days, I know, but it feels like longer. So I'd like to do that. I don't know if I could get anything else done. I'm going to take stuff out of here that needs taken out. That kind of transfers. What the hell? That's old and gross. I actually remember that's from. Actually, that is from EcoEd. One of my last year's 5th graders gave me one on my checkbook, which I also want to swap over. And a piece of gum. Also, old, gross, and slimy. So, there's that. I'm gonna put the stuff in there, and then I've got to do an amount of... Oh my god, there's so many pockets. I gotta do homework. I really feel like I've got to start taking college more seriously, because I'm sliding by with, I'm granted A's, because I'm a grade student, but it still feels like sliding by. Like, they're not high A's, and I really also feel like my one library class semester is kind of kicking my ass. It is dealing with, action research, which the only class I've gotten less than an A in so far in my master's career is my education class that dealt with action research. My god, this is so heavy. So anyway, that's where we're at. I don't know. But yes, it's my new bag. I really like it. I like it. Like I said, it feels so heavy duty. It's way more heavy duty than I thought it would. So that's where we're at right now. Hi, it's the end of the day. I'm gonna go to bed here soon. It's like 8 p.m. I know it's early, but I get up at 5 and I deal with fucking 5th graders all day. Okay? I deal with them all day and I'm tired. I am almost done with Dorian Gray. I am on page 191. There are, in this edition, 245 pages, so I'm almost done. I'm like in the home stretch. I got like 50 pages left. I should be able to finish it tomorrow. That's my goal. I could, if I really tried, sit down and finish it tonight. But my head hurts, and I don't want to, and I want to go to bed. So I should be able to finish it tomorrow. I'm not going to my writing group. I considered it. I think I'm done for the season. Because just school and grad school and parent teacher conferences are this week, and I'm just like, fuck, man. I haven't texted me. I'm probably texting tomorrow like, yo, can't make it. Done for the season, which is sad because I really do enjoy my writing group. But I can start going again next summer. I guess that could be a summer thing. I'm surprised I went as often as I did during the school year. But yeah, I'm almost done with this. I'm 6 stories into my 31 short stories, flash fiction stories for October, so I'm 1 behind. But it was going good. It was going good. So I should finish this tomorrow. I will finish this tomorrow. God damn it, or finish this tomorrow. And we will see where we go from there. Hi, hello. I'm cooking tonight. I'm making this traveler stew from the D&D cookbook. I've made it before. It have not in years. So we'll see how that goes. I just ran down to the grocery store to pick up some stuff. I only need to grab an onion and some carrots. Naturally, I got some other stuff like just for fun, but we need to go on that. Hi, I did just finish up Dorian Gray. It was great. It was a good book. I think the first time I read it, I was in high school. I don't think it really quite stuck all that well. There were so many good things. Literally, Henry's just the main villain. It was Henry's fucking fault. So next I'm going to finish up Full Brutal. This has been sitting at like 40% complete for weeks at this point. So I'm just going to finish this up. I'm not hating it. I mean, from what I remember, it's definitely on the upper end of extreme horror. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hi. Hello. Holy shit. Today was terrible. And not the whole day. The whole day was not terrible. The beginning of the day wasn't great. They pulled it together in the middle. And then social studies, math, and cleanup was fucking awful. So that was wonderful. It was a great day. I love being a teacher. It's wonderful. No, generally it's okay. Generally it's fucking okay. But they were acting. So we've got a class. Our 4th grade class is rough. They're a rough group with a lot of really rough personalities in there that cause a lot of problems. And today my 5th graders remind me of them, which is not great. That's not great. I have some stuff to unbox. I think these 3 books are for the classroom. I believe they are the remainder of the Dogman books that I don't have. Oh, maybe not all of them. This one I think I'm going to keep and read first. Starfish by Lisa Phipps. I'm going to keep and read this one first. Oh, it is in verse and it is upside down. Just because new books make me happy. These ones are for the classroom. So we have 20,000 Fleas Under the Sea. We have the original Dogman, which I did not have, and Dogman: A Tale of Two Kitties. So there we go. That is the remainder of the Dogman books that are out that I don't have. And then I also have here real small that they put in some cardboard that I do not have the fucking patience to go through today. Is The Halloween Tree, which I could also technically put in my classroom. It's by Ray Bradbury, but I am going to read it first again because new books make me happy, and also fucking Ray Bradbury. So there's that. Man, okay. I am 54% of the way through Full Brutal or something like that. 56% of the way through Full Brutal. I should finish it tonight. I want to. I should. I am loving this new bag though. Like, it's really great. It feels really heavy duty, which is nice. So, I gotta do stuff. I gotta do stuff tonight. I am just, oh my god, I'm exhausted and sad. Not even sad. Frustrated. Irritated. Irritated's a good word for this here. I'm irritated. Exhausted and irritated. What is going on with your collar here, girl? I think your gemstones are falling off, buddy. Don't bite me, please. She's giving me I'm biting you looks. Yeah. I might have to
lie down and doom scroll for a little bit before I have the gumption to get up and do something, but God fucking damn it. At least it's an early out tomorrow. Tomorrow's also parent-teacher conferences. So, and I reminded them of that today. I was like, it is also parent-teacher conferences starting tomorrow, and this is how we're acting right now? Yeah, this is how we're acting right now. Oh my God. Hi. It is the end of the day. It was parent-teacher conferences day, so we got out early, and then we had 3.5 hours of conferences. I saw 5 parents, so I spent a lot of time grading. I got some packages. So first up, I got one from Barnes & Noble. They were having like this sale or something. It was like, buy this book and you can get this other book that you've heard of for $5. And I was weak. I was in a moment of weakness. So the random book I got, the one that wasn't $5, was The Mad Wife by Megan Church, which just looked interesting. So this is about a woman who has spent her last 5 years molding herself into the perfect 1950s housewife. And then a woman who's next door that she gets really, really obsessed with. And so I'm thinking some kind of domestic thriller situation. And the one that was $5 was Long Live Evil by Sarah Reese Brennan, which I have heard of, and I've heard interesting things about. So, you know, we'll see. The other 2 packages I have, let's do the CDs first. I picked up some CDs because one of the shops I follow on eBay was having a sale. I gotta get a handle on this. I know. I'm a stress shopper. So that's why that's happening. But I picked up 3 because they were having like a something where you buy 3 and then get something off. I don't know. I picked up Mindless Self-Indulgences. You'll rebel to anything, which I know, but I enjoy a mindless self-indulgent song once in a while. I got Linkin Park's 1,000 Suns, which would not be my first Linkin Park CD to pick up if I had a choice. I don't have any other Linkin Park CDs. I have a vinyl of Hybrid Theory, but I don't have any other CDs. But now I guess I have this one, and again, it would not be my first choice, but it's what they had. And then I also got Slipknot, I believe it's self-titled album. And again, I don't have any can you not? Any Slipknot. So because I'm no longer using Spotify, I'm more inclined to buy CDs because I'm doing is I just rip them and put them on this giant flash drive that I have attached to my computer. This last thing, what I like to call this is what is going to make me rebuild the book wall next weekend. We have 2 days off, and I decided to get this, and I considered not rebuilding the book wall and just setting it to 3,000 because I'm like, well, that's probably somewhere around there. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna rebuild the book wall. And I'm gonna count them because I picked up off of TikTok shop. I've been kicking my ass recently. Again, I've been really spendy recently. I've just been really inclined to do so. And it's because I'm a stress spender. I realize. I know it's a problem. Don't say, I think you might have a shopping addiction, because I know that I do. You know, like, I'm aware of this. So I picked up, this little guy. And it's kind of similar to my book kind of that I've read this year. That was a Christmas gift from a colleague a couple years ago. But it is so fucking packaged. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Sent me a little keychain with some little stickers. That's the nice thing about so much about the small businesses is that all those little freebies and stuff, because it is very sweet. It is this little guy that it is physical TBR count. And so it's got an X thing up there so that you can actually do an accurate count. Let me get this bitch out. Again, I considered just oh my God, just using 3,000. You know, just setting it at 3,000 and being like, okay, but I need to actually give, I want to do an actual accurate count. So I'm going to do that next weekend. I have 2 days off. 2 days off beyond the regular weekend. This weekend I'm kind of booked. I'll do that next weekend. Rebuild the book wall, count them all up, and then I'll have a physical TBR thing. That'll be more fun things. I'll probably vlog it too if I continue doing these weekly vlogs, because I do like to. Anyway, tonight, I plan to, I gotta do some stuff because I'm going to be gone most of the weekend. So I've got to make sure I'm at least relatively on top of my homework. I'm almost done with Full Brutal. I am, what percent of the way through? Got a cat right there. So you can see her. 93% of the way through. You see, 93%. I will finish this tonight. I'm going to finish it tonight whether you like it or not, Jelly Jam. And then I'll pick something else up. Not sure what yet. But that is the idea there. I'm also going to watch Labyrinth tonight. I have not watched it yet, but I will watch it tonight. It'll be a fun time. And then tomorrow, I'm going to leave at like 11:30, 11:45 maybe, to have a baby shower in a town about an hour away. And then I'm going to my parents' house and I'm staying there. I will bring a bunch of books and I'm going to fucking read them this time. But there's that. So that's what it's looking like. I've got some stuff to do, especially if I want to get done in a timely manner, so I'm not going to bed super late, because I'm watching Labyrinth tonight, whether I get done in a timely manner or not, so it better not be super late. That's that. I gotta kick this cat off my chair. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Hi, I did finish up Full Brutal, and yes, I do think it's better than a lot of extreme horror. It's definitely gross. I think I'm settling on a 3.5. Again, I think it's better than a lot. I think that Christopher Triana is definitely on the upper end of it. He even had some feeling in there. He even had maybe, and hold your, just really try to hold on to your pants here, subtext. I know that's insane when we're talking extreme horror, but I think he had a little, which is insane. So I would definitely read more from Triana. I think it's definitely unique in a lot of ways. Did finish that up, so I figure out what I'm reading next. So if I go to my randomizer, 5, 1, 2, 3. This should be quick and easy. Sweet Valley Twins, the graphic novel, best friends. I wish I just pull another one from that little wall over there. And like I said, I'm gonna be rebuilding the book wall next week. So does this little tea room matter much? No, because everything's being rebuilt next week. So everything will go right back in. But there we go. Finished up another one. I changed my mind. I do not want to rebuild the book wall next week. So you see it's right back there. I'm gonna go turn him to 3,000. Can I? I don't know that I can because of the nature. Oh no, I can. We're good. No, I can't. We are going to, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're calling it 5,000. I know I don't have 5,000 in red books, but 5,000 is a nice round number. And here's my ideas. Okay, I'm gonna say it right here. And this probably isn't gonna work because nothing ever works. Here's my thought. Every 10 books I read, I get 5. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. And we're setting it at 5,000, even though I know that that's more than I have, even counting the Kindle. And we're just gonna see how this shakes out, because I do not want to rebuild that book wall. Even in like a week, I don't want to rebuild that book wall. So that's my idea. That's what we're doing. Or wait, what if? Here's a different idea. I just keep having more ideas. What if I switch it to, if I just go like 100, and then I go down like 100 at a time. you know? I can have so much fun with this. I can have so much fun with this physical TBR count. I'm gonna do 100. I'm start with 100 and then do 100 at a time. Or should I start at 10 and just keep working my way up? So 10, like right now, my goal is 10, and then oh my gosh, I can build new TBRs. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with oh god. I'm gonna start with 10. And then every time, so this is my super complicated thing we're doing, every time I hit one of these, so once I get down to 0, I can buy 5 books. And then I'm going to double that and keep the 5. Should I keep the 5? I want to keep the 5. So we start with 10, and then we're going to, then we get 5. Then we do 20, and then we're going to keep the 5, because 5 is a good number, I think. That's my thought. My thought process. I don't know. Or I should just rebuild it. I think I should probably just rebuild the wall and count. You know, I've got a couple days to figure it out. I thought it was maybe next Thursday or Friday. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna, I think we'll probably just fucking rebuild the wall, to be completely real with you here. I mean, if I take a look at what it was before I stopped counting, it was 2632. Let's just add 100. Let's do 2732. I'm just trying to get out of building this, I think. So 2730. We're just gonna say we add 200, 2732, and that's what we're gonna keep it. We just added 200. I'm not rebuilding the wall, but I'm gonna keep it accurate, I think. Alright, I did also finish up Best Friends by Francine Pascal. This is the graphic novel version of Sweet Valley High. This is one that I'm absolutely going to put in my classroom. I love that they didn't make Jessica any less of a bitch, even though it's a graphic novel. So that was fun. Let's see what we're reading next. Next I'm going to be reading another one off my Kindle. Goddamn. So I'm not killing the TBR anymore. What am I going to do? I've already got some downloaders, so I'm probably going to pick from that. So that is One Dead Thing by Dean Harrow, Loudmouth by Thomas Carver, Zell by Amanda Mewison, or Pushing Closer by James Reagan. I think that I'm gonna do Loudmouth. Damn. Okay. Well, I got that next. But yeah, like that. So I'm not going to be putting my physical TBR down my one, because that's only physical. It does not count my Kindle. But it is still one more book. So that's what we're doing next. I would love to finish it before I left. I think I'm gonna maybe bring everything, even though I might not finish everything. Like I said, I have a couple download on my Kindle, so even if I do happen to finish everything, which I don't think I will, because I've got some thicker books in my stack right now of possibilities, I could still read more of those. But that's that. I'm gonna put this in the Her Kid thing. I don't know what I'm using it for yet, but we will see. We'll talk to you later. Probably the next thing you see from me is gonna be a clip of me watching Labyrinth, because I'm gonna get that going soon. Goodbye.
Imagine a big thing like you being scared. See, Ludo? There's nothing to be afraid of. Ludo? Ludo? Ludo?
Hi, hello. It's like 9 a.m. I've been up for a while. I just had to charge my phone the entire time, so I couldn't film anything. I am very far into Loudmouth. It's a very quick read. I am 77% of the way through. I hope to finish it before I leave. I think at like 11:30ish. I'm gonna pack up and go because it's an hour away, but I gotta pack and I gotta stop for gas. So I think that 11:30 is a good start time. So I got 2.5 hours left. I should be able to finish it. I hope to. That would be the goal. I'm liking it so far. I like how much of a bitch the main character is. He's so bitchy, and he's so like irritating, and I kind of love it. No, I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. So we will, which is good because I have all 6 books in the series on my Kindle. But that is that. I'm gonna keep doing stuff, do as much stuff as I can before I leave, because I don't know when I'm gonna be back tomorrow. So yeah, we'll talk to you when I have something to say. Alright, I did finish up Loudmouth. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I'm interested. I mean, I've got the other 5 books by him. I'm interested in reading more from the author. This is erotica. It is gay erotica. So if that is not your thing, do not read it. But it worked for me. So next up, I'm gonna read Thinner. It'll be fun to have a Stephen King reread in here. I think. I don't know how long it will take me. It depends on how much I can read tonight when I'm at my parents' house or tomorrow. I look at that. I'm probably gonna bring everything, honestly. But this is my next focus. Hi, I'm not driving now. Obviously, you can hear that no car is on. I just got out of the baby shower. It's like 3. It's hot out now, so I'm trying to take off my hockey jersey. But now that is done, over with, going to my parents' house. Apparently my little sister and her new boyfriend are coming. So my mom wants me there to terrorize said boyfriend. So that should be fun. I mean, I was going anyway, but you know, now we have an added bonus. It's about 20 minutes away. So maybe a little bit longer because it's fucking windy outside, but that's what I'm doing now.
Take a video about those birds.
Look at how many there are. It's nuts.
They love the soybeans.
You want this back?